I was in year 10 and I had a physics mock or an end of topic test or something in 3 days. And I was going to revise for it. I really didn't know anything about this topic, right? So I was going to revise for it today. So I came back from school, I got changed, I took a shower, and I sat down at my desk, and then I just couldn't be asked, and then I just like watched videos for the rest of the day, and then I just said, oh yeah, I'm gonna study tomorrow instead, because like I gave some excuse, oh yeah, my leg hurts because I like played football in the Astro or something. So the next day comes along, and I come back from school, and I was gonna revise for this physics test. I am gonna get a good grade in this. I cannot be deported back to India. I can not get a bad grade in physics, and I can't ruin my life because I haven't studied for this exam. So I come back from school, I get changed again, I start studying, but then I have my laptop open on my desk, right? And then I click on one of Revishan's day in the life videos, and then I just spend the rest of the evening watching Revishan for the Revishan just spew out like how he dropped biology in year 12 or something, bro. I don't know. But on the third day, right, the exam's tomorrow. I come back from school, I'm like, oh yeah, I am going to revise. I will revise. The topic's on like transformers. So transformers are like this piece of equipment that like increase voltage or decrease voltage, and it was on this like big ass topic that I didn't really understand. So I was gonna revise for this topic. I opened up the textbook and everything. I opened up like, I didn't really know how to revise then, so I just opened up my next notebook, and I was gonna copy out the notes. And then like there was so much content for that like topic, and it was getting late because I started revising a bit later. So it was like 8 p.m. or something, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna revise in the morning the next day because Hamza told me that sleep's good and like sleep improves memory, so I may as well just sleep. So I ended up revising for the actual topic, not knowing anything on the physics topic, on the day of the exam. I woke up at like 7 o'clock or something. I open up the book, and then like a barrage of negative thoughts come in my brain, and I'm like, I really don't understand anything of this. I'm gonna like fail physics. I don't know any of this. I don't know what Transformers is. I haven't even seen the movie. I don't know how any of this works. So I end up going in the test, and I got like some like really bad grade, and I just feel really bad about this entire experience. But it leaves me wondering, what if I didn't procrastinate this entire time? What if I prepared for this test a week in advance? This is the video I wish I saw at that time. This is a video that will tell you how to stop procrastinating. I know that there's this like meme online where people watch procrastination videos, or like how to stop procrastinating whilst procrastinating. And this video will hopefully help you stop procrastinating your work and actually get shit done. So there's mainly 3 ways you can stop procrastinating. I'm not going to waste your time in this video. Number 1 is routine. This is the biggest helper of procrastination. Procrastination can be completely eliminated if you get a certain routine. And you may like, this may sound very anticlimactic because you expected me to give you like some next level revision tips, or you expected me to like give you some next level like productivity tips or revision tips on how to stop procrastination. But routine is genuinely the best thing you can do to eliminate procrastinating. And let me elaborate on this, right? So I know when I say like create a routine or a timetable, a lot of people say that routines or timetables don't work for them because they like prefer to-do lists or something. But what I always tell them is that if you look at any army system in the world, or if you look at like any military system, they have a very regimented lifestyle to avoid procrastination. And this is what I want you to adopt in your life. I'm not telling you to go join the army or something, but I'm telling you that to-do lists and stuff eliminate the time factor that routine gives you. So for example, if you have like 3 things to do today, instead of just saying on a to-do list, all right, do this like maths homework, do this like physics homework, go to the gym, you need to plan when in your day you're gonna do this. And there's one way you can do this, right? So there's a YouTuber called Amjad that I want you to search up right now. This is your actionable step. Go to youtube.com and search up this guy named Amjad. And what he has is he has like a document where he has the days of the week, and then he has like blocks of like empty space. And what I want you to do is print this off and basically plan your week with time being a factor into it. So for example, Monday, right? If you plan exactly when you're going to do your tasks, This will eliminate procrastination because at any given time or point, you know that if you're not doing the task, you're procrastinating. So it like gets rid of this like wishy-washy thing of, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the task tomorrow, because you know that at that certain point, you're gonna either do the task or not do the task. So go to Ray Amjad's YouTube channel, and he has like this document with like the days of the week on the top, I think, and then he like plans out how he does his work. I also recommend you, like, if you're doing like maths or physics subjects, go watch this guy's videos. His videos are absolutely incredible for these like maths and physics subjects. I've also created a full monk mode video. So monk mode is like this phase in your life where all you do is concentrate on work. And I also recommend you watch that entire guide because I go through like everything I do to make a routine basically. The second way you can eliminate procrastination, which comes under the first tip, is by making something called a habit tracker. Now we're gonna make one together, right? So all you need to do is get a piece of paper and then put the days of the week, sorry, not the days of the week, the days of the month. So like, I think today is the 4th of January. So put like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, until the 31st of January, down the vertical section of the page. And then along the top horizontal section of the page, you need to put all of the habits that you want to stay consistent in. This will also eliminate procrastination because every single day, all you need to do is just tick off the habits that you've done that day, and then just stick this on your wall or something. I have my habit tracker stuck behind me, so whenever I come here to like study or revise, I can always look at my habit tracker, and if I've missed like a bunch of habits, I know that I'm procrastinating and this isn't good. So these two things, make a routine and make a habit tracker, will help you eliminate procrastination. If you want a full guide on how to make a habit tracker or make a routine, go watch my full monk mode guide. The second way you can eliminate procrastination from your life is by doing something called procrastination of small objects. Now what this means is basically, instead of procrastinating like the big homework task you have or like this big revision session you have, all you do is procrastinate the smaller things you have in the day. Now let me elaborate, right? So imagine you have a test to revise for. Imagine you have like a physics test. You have to do practice papers when you come back from home, but you also have to do like random tasks as well. Like you have to like polish your shoes or something, or you have to like apply to sixth form. What I would do is go home and do the homework first, and then procrastinate the smaller things. So like push off the smaller tasks you have in like the day. So like push off like applying to sixth forms, or like polishing your shoes, or like taking out the trash, and do the big chunky task first and then do the smaller tasks. This will get rid of that really weird feeling of stress you have if you do the other tasks first. So imagine I went home and instead of revising for the test I have like in 2 days, I went and like polished my shoes or something. All throughout that task, I'm only going to be thinking about how I'm not revising for the test. And honestly, by the end of the day, I'm going to be too tired to do the revision by itself as well. So instead of doing this, by procrastinating the smaller tasks and only doing the bigger tasks, you're essentially only doing the highest leverage tasks that help you reach your goals first, and doing anything else second. So like, if you have to reply to an email or revise for this test, always do the hardest thing first and then do the smaller things. I think this guy named Brian Tracy made an entire book on how to basically procrastinate the smaller things. It's called Eat the Frog. Basically what he says in his book is that if you need to eat a frog, like a live frog in a day, you would always eat it as soon as possible, which is the morning, instead of procrastinating the task, because throughout the day, every second you're not eating that frog, all you're thinking about is how disgusting it's going to taste in your mouth. But if you just do it as soon as possible, you're going to forget about it like in 2 hours. So essentially, just do the hardest task possible and push off the smaller, more unimportant tasks to later in the day. The third way you can eliminate procrastination is by understanding that everyone struggles with procrastination, and it's kind of okay to procrastinate once in a while. I think procrastination is portrayed as something you can just get rid of in like one video. I think I may have been portraying this as well, but procrastination is something that's a constant battle throughout your life. I procrastinated making this video. I literally sat down here and I just like thought for like 15 minutes before speaking. But essentially, if you understand that procrastination isn't just something you can eliminate in one day, and there's a constant battle against it, you're going to be way more equipped to deal with procrastination. You're going to feel way less worse when you do procrastinate. Because honestly, like even the top level, like students or like businessmen still struggle with procrastination. All we need to do is ensure that we're using like this routine and habit tracker, like tips and tricks to eliminate as much of procrastination from our lives as possible to get shit done and to get to our goals quicker. I hope you like the video. Like and subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell and share this video to another person who struggles with procrastination now.